Going live. All right. Already loosened up the screws. I picked up this Mauser. I guess it's called the inner arms. Mauser, sporterized, large ring Mauser, I guess they call it. I measured this front ring, and I forget what the measurement was, but on some of the aftermarket stock sites, it came out to be what they would call a large rings Mauser. So the reason I was looking at stocks is because this stock is warped. Look at that gap there and no gap there. I sanded it out at first, and it touches again. And I went and shot it a couple of, I guess it's probably a solid month ago. And I had a few flyers, but I had at least 5 shots touching them to make, a pretty big, 3/4 inch hole with maybe a couple flyers out of the 10, or so shots I shot. So anyway, yeah, this rifle's worth screwing around with, especially since I'm kind of seeing that my 308 kind of drops pretty quickly, and it's like, man, I would like to have the option and the versatility of being able to shoot far. So, of course, the one option is Bell & Carlson for $270, basically a full bedded Hogue stock, $270. Boyd stock is cheaper, but I kind of was like, man, Bell & Carlson, and then I was like, well, one of those, fiberglass, real rigid stocks, and make it real accurate. But what I'm starting to think is maybe I'll just try to straighten this stock out, because it looks really nice. I got to tell you that looks nice, man. That's one of the reasons I seen. Oh, and why I had to have it? Had to have it at the gun show. It was $400, and it's a 280 Ackley Improve, and I heard a lot of good things about that. And I looked at the stock; it was just gorgeous, and it was $400. And I said, "Well, take 380," and he gave it to me for 380. So I had to have it, and I was so excited. I didn't really see how warped this was, but it's probably a 1/4 inch gap on the left side of the barrel. So I'm just wondering if things bedded. Like, it's got a Timney trigger. That was another selling point. And so I'm gonna take this thing apart for the first time. Maybe it's pretty tight. Oh, came right out. I don't know. Does that look like a Timney trigger? I'm not sure. I don't ever messed with one before. And it is, there is some sort of bedding. It's got some sort of a little spot bedding up here. You can see the lighter side. Is that right? Yeah, that's the side that I sanded. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna grind out quite a bit of this, and I think I'm gonna make a kind of a jig. I guess you can call it a jig, and see if I can clamp down to it, straighten it out, kind of set the barrel in it, and set a straight edge in there, make sure it's nice and straight, and then I'm gonna fill. I'm not sure what I'm gonna fill that with if I grind it out, or how much I'm gonna end up grinding out. I got a bunch of marine techs, and I think that gets pretty stiff, but got a little bit of acrylic glass, and I kind of think that would work better. And I got some dye for that came in the kit, and so that I could probably get it to match the wood pretty good. And so I don't know if I got enough acrylic glass left, but I know they sell it at Sportsman's for like $28 a box, and that would be plenty then. So yeah, so it looks like a nice stock, I think. And so then if I grind out this part, move it over that 1/4 inch, well, that'll be the trick, right? I need to come over 1/8 of an inch, but do I go a little more than 1/8 so that when I take it out of the clamp, out of the jig that I make kind of set up, is it going to flex back a little? Because you don't want to do this too many times, right? Get it right the first time. But anyway, yeah, it has a slight bedding job, but it's not like a real extravagant one, that's for sure. Pretty cool. Take this out of here too. I got an old Mauser that's not nice. Like, it's not been fixed or finished. Wow, I really like this bottom metal. The magazine is all integrated into the bottom metal. It's a really pretty gun. Really is pretty. There's like nothing wrong with the bluing, and yeah. And I was like, man, this is all integrated. It's not like a, you can see machine marks. Well, no, maybe that isn't machined. And it has kind of a pattern like it's machined, but I don't know. It has kind of a pattern like it's machined there, but on the side it looks cast. It looks cast around here. I'm not sure. The outside, anything that shows is beautiful. It's like that was just a scuff, but really good looking rifle. Check out that. Yeah, I should move this down. Give you less of a view of my ceiling here. Yeah, it's a really nice deal here. So the trigger, the thing I don't like is the safety. So that's safe, but the safety's kind of goofy. It feels weird. There's a little creep right there. You see that? There's that take up. And that breaks pretty good. But that's okay trigger, I think. I don't know anywhere it would say that it's chimney. I don't know how to identify it. But real cool rifle. Oh, dropped my. It's got the cool like release here. It's hard to do when it's not in the stock though. Come on, babe. Come on. All right, banging up my scope. That's good. Anyway, there's that Mauser claw extractor or controlled feed. What extracts this thing? Oh, there's something right here that extracts it actually. When you come back, it knocks that out of there. Yeah, controlled feed. I don't know. I don't know much about Mausers. I only got 3, but never bothered to learn too much. I taken the one on my 1893 Spanish Mauser. I've taken apart because the firing pin was bent. I straightened that out, but I shot it a few times, so it just got headspace issues. Just too much headspace. That's not good because case stretches too much and rupture the case, blow some gas in your face, whatever. But yeah, I forget what this thing is called. SDA, Barbera, Spain, Marathon Products, Inc. WFTHCT, Sportsman, Caliber, and it's crossed out, and I think it said 5. It looks like it crossed out. It looks like it was a 7x5.7, so that makes sense, like, right? Like traditional Mauser round, and then that's X'd out, and then they went to 280 Ackley improved. That's real pretty. It's a freaking gorgeous deal. And say what you want about Nikon, and it's kind of flimsy, a little bit plasticky, and a little longer and bigger than I like for that, but the glass is really bright and clear, and I shoot it as good as my 4-12 Vortexes, so anything that's been on. That actually used to be on my 6.5, and I used to use the bullet drop marks, and there's a piece of steel about 18 inches round. At the range I go to at 600 yards, I could hit it every time with my Savage before I got the higher end scope on it. So yeah, those Nikons are decent scopes for like $130. It's way decent scope. So all right, thanks.